Welcome back to Google Trends Hub, where we break down the biggest stories shaping our world. The news cycle is moving at lightning speed, and if you blink, you might just miss it. Today, we've got a packed show with updates that could redefine industries and impact your digital life. From major legal decisions that shake up tech giants to innovative deals that put cutting-edge technology within reach, we're diving deep into what matters most. First up, we're dissecting a landmark legal ruling that's sending shockwaves through the tech industry. A crucial decision has been made regarding remedies in a major antitrust case, and we're breaking down exactly what this means for one of the world's biggest tech companies and the future of online competition. Then, we're shifting gears to a deal that's making waves in the streaming world. If you're looking to upgrade your home entertainment, a popular streaming device is now at an incredible price point, offering a significant boost in performance and features. We've got all the details on this must-grab offer. And in cybersecurity, a concerning trend is emerging as a notorious hacking group is reportedly using advanced AI to target major companies, putting billions of user accounts at risk. We'll explore who's behind these attacks and what it means for your online safety. Get ready for the unmissable updates you need to stay ahead. This is Google Trends Hub. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Google's market power under scrutiny, the antitrust ruling's ripple effect. A significant antitrust case has seen a U.S. district court deliver its verdict on remedies, impacting a tech giant's practices in search and advertising markets. This decision follows an earlier finding that the company violated antitrust laws. The D.C. District Court has issued its ruling on the remedies phase of the landmark U.S. v. Google search case. This follows a previous determination by the court that Google had indeed violated Section 2 of the Sherman Act due to its anti-competitive conduct in the general search and general search text advertising markets. The U.S. Department of Justice initially filed this antitrust suit against Google in 2020, alleging that the company had monopolized the search engine market, as well as the market for general search advertising. This legal action was prompted by calls for a review of Google's behavior in these critical digital sectors. Public Knowledge, through its policy counsel Elise Phillips, expressed disappointment with the court's final remedies, stating that they did not fully align with the government's initial requests. Phillips highlighted that while the court acknowledged Google's abuse of market power, the imposed remedies were seen as insufficient to address the full scope of anti-competitive behavior. Specifically, the court declined to mandate the divestiture of the Chrome browser or conditionally divest Android OS, and it also rejected a ban on default payments. This decision came despite the court conceding that the government presented strong arguments for why these remedies would have fostered greater competition and benefited consumers. While data-sharing remedies were included, Phillips characterized the outcome as a kneecapped version of the government's proposal, arguing that it grants Google a continued ability to leverage its dominant position. The extensive reach of Google's power, from its vast user data advantage to its financial capacity to secure default browser placements, was cited as a reason why more robust measures were needed. The organization emphasized that Google's strategy has shifted from competing on the merits of its products to ensuring that rivals cannot gain a foothold. The initial ruling that Google violated antitrust law is viewed as a crucial first step, but the remedies decision is seen as a missed opportunity to rebalance the online ecosystem. Public Knowledge advocates for legislative action to address conflicts of interest, self-preferencing, and discrimination online, stressing the need for sector-specific laws to break down entry barriers and promote innovation and consumer choice. Audience impact. Critics argue the ruling fails to curb Google's dominance, while proponents see it as a necessary step toward a more competitive digital landscape, sparking broad debate on the future of antitrust enforcement. But what if this ruling is just the beginning of a larger shift in how we interact with our devices? Now, let's talk about a deal that's making your smart home experience even more accessible. Stream smarter, Google TV dongle hits near record low price. For those looking to boost their TV's smart capabilities or seeking a better user experience, A popular streaming device is now available at a significantly reduced price, presenting a compelling upgrade opportunity. Tech enthusiasts and casual users alike have a prime opportunity to snag the Google TV streamer at a discounted price of $79.99, marking a substantial $20 reduction from its usual $99.99 retail price. This limited-time deal, available on Amazon, brings the device tantalizingly close to its all-time record low price of $79. This particular offer is for the porcelain color variant. For those preferring the hazel color, it's available directly from the Google Store, though at a slightly higher sale price of $84.99. Early reviews and user feedback have been largely positive, with minor criticisms focusing on the lack of expandable storage and the absence of an included HDMI cable in the box. However, these are considered minor drawbacks, especially given the device's robust 32 GB of internal storage, which is ample for most applications and media, and the readily available and inexpensive nature of HDMI cables. The Google TV streamer is positioned as a significant upgrade over previous Chromecast models, featuring a more powerful MediaTek MT8696 processor that offers a 22% performance boost compared to its predecessors. This enhanced processing power is complemented by 4 GB of RAM, a substantial increase from the 2 GB found in earlier versions, and the aforementioned 32 GB of storage, up from a meager 8 GB. Users have reported a noticeable improvement in the fluidity and responsiveness of the user interface. The device retains its minimalist, oval-shaped design with subdued color options, but is now designed as a set-top box intended for placement on a flat surface, rather than being discreetly plugged into the back of a TV. The core functionality remains centered around the Google TV operating system, providing access to the vast Google Play Store for apps and content. It also includes full Google Cast support, allowing seamless streaming from compatible smartphone apps. A key feature highlighted is its integration with Google Home and Google Assistant, enabling voice control of smart home devices. Furthermore, its compatibility with Thread and Matter standards means it can also function as a smart home hub. The updated remote control has also received praise for its improved ergonomics and the addition of a Find My Remote function, which emits an audible chirp to help locate misplaced controllers. Given the rarity of such discounts and the limited availability of competitive products in the market, this deal represents an excellent value proposition for anyone looking to enhance their home entertainment setup with a powerful and versatile streaming solution. Audience impact. Consumers are seizing the opportunity for an affordable smart TV upgrade, with discussions highlighting the device's performance improvements and smart home capabilities. With your living room entertainment sorted, let's turn our attention to how technology is being used in less beneficial ways. Now, get ready for a deep dive into the world of sophisticated cyber threats. AI Unleashed, court blocks Google's generative AI exclusivity. In a significant development in the ongoing antitrust case against Google, a U.S. district court has imposed new restrictions, specifically barring the company from making exclusive deals related to generative AI and preloading its search engine on applications. The U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia has delivered a pivotal ruling that significantly impacts Google's operations, particularly concerning its advancements in generative AI and its established search engine dominance. In the midst of an ongoing antitrust battle, the court has explicitly prohibited Google from entering into exclusionary contracts specifically related to generative AI technologies. Furthermore, the ruling prevents Google from mandating the preloading of its search engine onto applications. This decision stems from the court's earlier finding that Google had violated Section 2 of the Sherman Act, which prohibits monopolistic practices. While the court decided against requiring Google to divest its immensely popular Chrome browser or its Android operating system, crucial components of its digital ecosystem, the imposed remedies are nonetheless substantial. The court mandates that Google must share its search index and user interaction data with competitors. Additionally, it will be required to offer its text advertisement services to rival companies. The court's aim appears to be striking a delicate balance, unwinding the existing monopoly while simultaneously fostering an environment conducive to competition and technological innovation. The court's rationale emphasizes the need to effectively pry open to competition a market that has been closed by a monopolist's illegal restraints, as stated in the Sherman Act. The Act itself outlines severe penalties for monopolization, including substantial fines and imprisonment. The markets identified as being monopolized by Google include not only traditional search engines, but also the rapidly evolving field of generative AI, which is increasingly integrated into services like Google Search through features such as AI overviews. These overviews summarize search results using large language models, LLMs. This ruling is particularly notable given Google's history as a repeat offender under the Sherman Act, with previous antitrust suits targeting its search engine and Android app distribution and billing services. The company also faced a significant fine from the Australian antitrust watchdog in August 2025 for its search engine practices, underscoring a pattern of regulatory scrutiny. Audience impact. The ruling is expected to spur innovation in generative AI and search technologies, potentially leading to more diverse and competitive online services for users. While regulators are working to ensure fair competition, a different kind of threat is emerging from the shadows of the digital world. Now, let's shift our focus to the alarming rise of AI-powered cybercrime. Deepfake deception. ShinyHunters uses AI in Vishing attacks. A notorious cybercrime group, ShinyHunters, has garnered global attention after reportedly exploiting voice-based social engineering tactics, amplified by deepfake technology, to breach major corporate systems, prompting widespread security alerts. The cybercrime collective, known as ShinyHunters, has recently escalated its operations, gaining significant notoriety following a high-profile incident where Google urged over 2.5 billion users to enhance their security measures. This warning came in the wake of a data breach that originated through Salesforce, a widely used customer relationship management platform. Unlike traditional data breaches, where hackers directly infiltrate databases, ShinyHunters and similar groups are increasingly employing voice-based social engineering, commonly referred to as vishing, voice phishing. This sophisticated tactic involves tricking or manipulating individuals into divulging sensitive information or performing actions they normally wouldn't. In the context of these attacks, cybercriminals impersonate IT help desk personnel from target companies, skillfully persuading employees to share confidential passwords or multi-factor authentication codes. While vishing itself is not a new method, the integration of deepfake technology and generative artificial intelligence to clone voices has made these scams significantly harder to detect and more convincing. This year alone, numerous high-profile companies, including Qantas, Pandora, Adidas, Chanel, Tiffany & Co., and Cisco, have fallen victim to similar vishing schemes, affecting millions of users. ShinyHunters, which first surfaced in 2020, claims a track record of 91 successful attacks. The group's primary motivation appears to be financial gain, but they have also demonstrated a willingness to inflict reputational damage on their targets. Notably, in 2021, ShinyHunters announced the sale of data stolen from 73 million AT&T customers. Previously, the group focused on exploiting vulnerabilities in cloud applications and website databases. By targeting platforms like Salesforce, which manage data for numerous clients, cybercriminals can execute a single attack that yields access to vast datasets from multiple companies simultaneously. The adoption of social engineering techniques represents a strategic shift for ShinyHunters, which is believed to be linked with other prominent threat actor groups. Intelligence suggests that in mid-August, ShinyHunters announced a collaboration with Scattered Spider and Lapsus Dollar, targeting entities like Salesforce and Allianz Life. Although the Telegram channel announcing this partnership was quickly removed, the group proceeded to publicly release Allianz Life's Salesforce data, compromising 2.8 million customer and partner records. The emergence of Scattered Lapsus Dollar Hunters, a rebranded entity, further complicates the landscape, as this group has begun offering ransomware as a service, launching attacks on behalf of paying third parties. They position their service as superior to offerings from groups like Lockbit and Dragonforce, often opting for public extortion messages rather than direct negotiation with victims. There is a high probability of overlapping membership between ShinyHunters, Scattered Spider, and Lapsus Dollar, with these groups operating internationally across the dark web and known by various aliases. For the average user, direct defense against such organized cybercrime is challenging, necessitating constant vigilance against scams that exploit human emotions like trust and helpfulness. Companies, however, can bolster their defenses through employee awareness training, scenario-based simulations, and implementing stricter verification protocols, such as on-camera badge checks or security questions that require information not readily available online. Enhanced security measures also include adopting authenticator apps that support phishing-resistant multi-factor authentication methods like number matching or geo-verification. Audience impact. The rise of AI-powered vishing is raising alarms among consumers and businesses alike, prompting discussions on enhanced cybersecurity measures and personal vigilance. Staying safe in the digital realm is paramount, but so is staying informed about the latest trends that shape our world. We've covered a lot today, from legal battles to digital deals and cyber threats. Now, let's do a quick recap before you go. And that's a wrap on today's essential updates. We saw a major antitrust ruling that could reshape the tech landscape, a fantastic deal on a Google TV streamer that's too good to pass up, and a chilling look at how AI is being weaponized in cyberattacks. Stay informed, stay safe, and don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to Google Trends Hub for more, ring that notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social channels for more breaking news and insights.